Welcome to another episode of Have You Seen? I am Charles, and I am with my wonderful, marvelous co-host, Denise. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I am just wonderfully excellent. I'm loving the winter weather, right? Okay. We actually have winter this time, right? Okay. We had a huge snowstorm, and we're over that. And it's just not cold. It's just cold. So, Denise, let's start off today. Mm-hmm. What movie are you going to recommend to our audience?
Okay, I am going to recommend the movie Belfast. And this movie stars Judi Dench, Jude Hill, Louis McCaskey, Jamie Dornan, Catriona Balfe, and Ciarán Hinds. Okay. I hope I pronounced those last names. You probably did.
I probably would. I'd have messed them all up.
All right. This is a movie. I went to see this in the theater, mm-hmm. and I was the only person in the theater.
Yeah, in the theater.
Loved it. This movie, very simple. Mm-hmm. It's a movie about a young boy and his working class family from Belfast. And they experience a riot, if you will, caused by Protestant gangsters who have just come through the town, mm-hmm. rioting, causing a ruckus, blowing stuff up, throwing bricks in people's windows, mm-hmm. breaking, just wreaking havoc all over the neighborhood, send people running in their homes for cover and shelter. Well, it's basically a religious issue mm-hmm. between Protestants,
conflict,
and mm-hmm. Catholics, and these people who are living in this neighborhood just have to deal with it.
Yep.
And this is what the story is about: how this little boy, Buddy, played by Jude Hill, and his family, mom and dad, his sibling, and his grandma and granddad, and a couple of, other family members. But it just shows how they lived through that tumultuous time period. Kenneth Branagh is the director, and it's loosely based on his childhood. It takes place in the 1960s. It's all in black and white.
That'll be interesting.
And that's basically it. It just shows how they survived and lived through that time period and what happens to their family when things kind of settle down.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoyed Belfast. I really did. I don't mind a black and white movie if it makes sense. It's a time period in the 60s, so we were still looking at black and white TV back then. But that's my recommendation. It's in select theaters, so it's like, think indie film. So you may be able to still catch it somewhere, but there is Oscar buzz surrounding this little movie. So that is my recommendation.
Okay. So I'm going to review The 355, starring Jessica Chastain, Penelope Cruz, Fan Bingbing, Diana Kruger, Lupita Nyong'o, Sebastian Stan. So the story is about a group of female intelligence agencies, mm-hmm. agents that got together, mm-hmm. right, and they were trying to stop the decryption program drive from getting to the bad guys, because this drive, what it does is can infiltrate any digital platform in the world. Mm-hmm. So they're just trying to stop them getting from the bad guys, mm-hmm. and that's it.
Okay.
That's the review.
Okay.
That's it. The movie was 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Okay.
Of boredom and predictability every single minute, and I stayed awoke through the whole thing. The only thing that was really interesting about this whole movie was Fan Bingbing's performance.
Okay.
She was a Chinese agent. She played the Chinese agent Sheng, right? And she was excellent, but she had the less screen time of anybody in the whole in this woman 355 group. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if I had to pay for this movie or go to the movies and pay for a Hallmark movie, I'm paying for that Hallmark movie. This movie, I hated it. It was just that. So I'm telling y'all, don't go and pay your money at the movies. If it come on demand, don't do it. Don't do that either, right?
Okay.
Let it come on free TV. This is just a bad movie. It was just a bad movie. So I'm non-recommending the 355. Okay.
Okay.
So who is your nailed it?
All right, my nailed it is Jude Hill, who played Buddy in the movie Belfast. He was just the cutest little boy, sweet little boy, loved his family. He was, just, his portrayal of just an innocent little boy in a tumultuous time period, but he's just going on and living his best life as best he can. And he was charismatic and just fun to watch.
Okay.
So, I like seeing little sweet kids every once in a while in a movie, and I really like.
So he nailed it.
He nailed it.
Okay. So my nailed it is Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne in Instant Family. So they played Pete and Ellie, and it was about them navigating their way through the adoption of 3 Hispanic kids. First, the cultural thing came into play, right? They were frustrated. They were caring. It was totally hilarious and funny. So my nailed it is Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne in Instant Family.
All right, thank you. All right, folks.
All right now.
That's it. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that like button. And we are available on every podcast platform in the universe. Just type in, "Have you seen it?" with Charles and Denise, and there we will be. And when you are listening to that podcast, please make sure you give us that 5-star rating.
Audience, thank you very much for joining us for another wonderful episode of Have You Seen It with my lovely co-host Denise and yours truly. And we are out.
Bye-bye.